Okay, hopefully we should be live. I don't know. If we are live, which I hope we are, which I don't know for sure, this is the first time I've gone live on this channel in a long time. Welcome everybody in. We're going to be playing some PS3 games, okay? On the OneXPlayer 2 Pro EVA Edition. I'm going to be trying out a whole bunch of games. Now, what I did at work, first of all, excuse the haphazardness of the desktop because it looked perfectly fine in 2560 by 1600. I don't know what happened here. As soon as I plugged it into the capture card, it went completely haphazard. So forgive me on that. Don't pay any attention to my terrible desktop. Before I went live, I actually had some issues. I'm having this strange error that comes up. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hold on. It says here, this application failed to start because of QT platform plugin. Now, at work, before I decided to even make the post that I was going live, I organized my RPCS3 with all my games and some of the games that you guys requested. Now, for whatever reason, when I get here and I'm about to go live, I try to boot up RPCS3 and I get this wild, suspicious, highly illegal error. So, to apologize for the technical difficulties that I'm having here, that wasn't the intention. Okay, so now we got some other error here that says CFG try to enum value. I don't know why that's there. It wasn't doing that all day. All the games that I added are missing, but that's absolutely fine because I know exactly what folder they're in. So I had this whole roster filled to the brim all the way through with a bunch of games that I haven't tested, a bunch of games that I did test. And I knew it was a mistake. I updated to the latest version RPCS3 and now all of a sudden most of the games are missing. That's absolutely fine. We're going to still be able to play some games and test out some things because I know exactly what folders everything is in. As far as settings, this is a live broadcast, so we're going to be experimenting with the settings as we go. So let me start with a game that somebody requested me to try out. I don't know that it's going to play perfect, but we're going to try it out anyway. So that would be under games. Gran Turismo 5. Okay. Let's see if, well, this is a 5XL edition. Okay. I looked for a regular 5, but it was not to be. Do you want to install this package? Excuse me? Oh, it's update. Okay. Why not? I probably should have started with a game that I know runs already, just so I can start to stream up. Because usually installing RPCS3 games and their updates could take a few minutes. But yeah, welcome everybody in. I hope everybody's having a good day. What is this madness? Successfully installed software package. Would you like to install shortcuts? No. Desktop shortcut. No, thank you. Okay, so we're going to boot the game. So this is Gran Turismo 5. It was a game that was requested for me to try out on RPCS3. And right now we should be running at 30 watt TDP. Okay. Just going to move that up again. Let's try this RTSS because I'm not seeing metrics. I'm seeing blank metrics right now. So hopefully that's going to fix it. No, it's still okay. Yeah, it fixes it. Okay. So when you do the RTSS button, then all of a sudden it fixes. So now we got metrics on top of the screen. Hopefully it stays that way. Anyway, hey, thanks for taking time out of your night to come stop by and watch the broadcast. I'm playing on the OneXPlayer 2 Pro EVA Edition, and we're just gonna be playing some PS3 games and doing some tests. I have other PS3 games that you guys requested that hasn't finished transferring from my PS3 to RPCS3 format because I have all the games on my PS3 already. The thing is, in order for it to be read in RPCS3, it has to be on PS3. First of all, it has to be a certain format, and then I have to then move it from my PS3 to the computer and then format it to the correct format that RPCS3 understands. So I did that with a few games and already had a whole bunch of games installed on there already. So, you know, not a big deal. Hopefully we can get some gameplay going. And the reason why I wanted to do this as a live broadcast is because I wanted to be able to, you know, communicate with you guys. If you guys want to see a particular game that I have in my roster or my list or something like that, then you guys can always just leave it in the comments. But yeah, I wanted to do this stream significantly earlier, but I was facing technical difficulties when I got home. And I was like, you know what? I already told you guys I was going to do this stream anyway. So I figured I'm going to do it. I'm not going to just procrastinate and push it until tomorrow. We're going to do the stream anyway. All right, keep in mind, guys, this game has never been booted before today. So the shaders may take some time to load. So you might see little glitches at the beginning, but basically we're testing this game out. Okay, I got controls. I'm not hearing the game in my headset. I think the audio, yeah, the audio automatically switched, even though I put it to the streaming audio, it keeps going back to speakers. I don't know why. These are okay, we're back. All right. Data installation. Do you want to proceed with the installation? I guess. Hopefully it's not too slow. So everything is running off of the T5. Okay, the T5 is this little tiny portable hard drive I have here on top of the OneXPlayer. Okay, it's a 2 terabyte T5, and I have all my PS3 games on there temporarily until I make a decision on what PS3 games I want to stay on the device. Because as you guys know, PS3 games take up a massive amount of space. We got some games that taking up 23 gigs, you know, 30 gigs and stuff like that. So, for instance, God of War Ascension, you know, 30 gig game. So we can't be having all the PS3 games on our devices. However, I do have two options for hard drives. I have this one here, and I also have the an SSD enclosure, a ROG SSD enclosure with 2 terabyte USB 4 or Thunderbolt USB-C based hard drive. So I have a lot of options on how to load up games, and what I'm going to do basically is I'm going to try to see if I can do a live stream like this every week, or at least on the weekends. It's a little harder to do on the weekdays, but I wanted to do it because I already said I was going to. But yeah, sometime this year this game is going to load, and then we're going to tag it into the key thing, you know. And if I would have known it's going to take 10 minutes to install this. Okay, so while we're waiting on this, we could be playing another game that's not on the PS3 emulator. So let that do its thing. Let's load up something. We should have enough RAM to load up another game. Maybe not a heavy game like Street Fighter 6, but I don't like staring at a blank screen. I don't know about you guys. I hope this doesn't keep switching audios all day, because that's really annoying. All right, we're good right now.
Street Fighter 6.
So we're going to mess around with Street Fighter 6 until that thing is finished installing. I know this is supposed to be a PS3 video, but I'm not going to sit here and stare at a screen. I'm not doing it.
Fighting ground. Online. Special. Online. First arcade. School.
I don't know how versatile my my controls are going to be. Oh, I hear something. It might be done. Because I hear some strange sounds. I hear some strange sounds, so it might be the PS3 emulator. Let's see. Yep, Gran Turismo. Okay. So at least it didn't take so long, as long as I thought it was going to. So that's a beautiful thing. All right. I've never played this game before, guys. I'm terrible at racing games, so keep that in mind before we get to the gameplay and I embarrass myself. Alright, so the thing we're trying to find out is, does this play, and does it play at max speed on the emulator? Now this is with absolute default settings. Of course, we're going to customize it. We're going to go through hacks and everything if this doesn't work correctly. But let's just get to a race real quick. Gonna take a few minutes to load the shaders. We're using asynchronous shader, which means it's loading as we're playing the game, which could be a little tricky when it comes to racing games, especially since it's fast-paced. So the first run is going to be real buggy looking. If I were to make a video on this game, I would have at least ran it first. Let's hope we don't get a crash. Alright, so if you guys are just jumping in, this is the first time loading Gran Turismo 5 XL Edition. And this is to test and see if it plays. So clearly we're still going through compiling shaders because it's the first time it's loading. So give it a second, guys. Okay. Doesn't appear to be moving on, but it still says compiling shaders, so. Yeah, it's loading up. Okay. Okay. So how does one simply drive? Alright, it actually looks like it's running fine. You might have to boot it a couple of times or run one race at least. As you see, I'm in last place, which is absolutely fine. Yeah, it looks like you'll be able to run this just fine. Bear in mind, if you look at the top of the settings, we're at 30 watt TDP. Okay, so I didn't mess with any other. Oh man, you see how terrible I am? Why you guys told me to check these racing games? How do you even back up? Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. Alright, as you can see, it's still compiling shaders. We'll probably have to do like one lap before it actually loads the level. I don't know if it crashed or what. My picture froze. It froze at compiling shaders. So maybe it's buggy. I don't know. I would say let's reboot it. Reboot the game one more time and see if it actually plays that level again. Oops. Get Steam out of here. But it looks like it works. It just has to compile all of these shaders because it's the first time we're booting it. Where's the game? Oh, here it is. All right, but let's take a look at the settings anyway, because it's untouched. Okay. I know async is like usually the default settings for this. But let's see if we can increase the performance a little bit by using V-blank frequency. It looked like it was running at 60 FPS to me. Let's use multi-thread RSX since I have that pretty much on most of the games. Let's use async. The texture is already async multi-threaded, so let's try this. Okay. This way you guys can follow with me if you're trying to run this game. All right, let's try that. Should have something with that. Should get some kind of boost. I don't know about boost, but it'll be multi-threaded, so that's got to mean something, right? That's usually the first thing I do. The second thing I do is if it's capped at like 30 FPS, I usually check the hacks. I should have probably checked that already. Not the hacks. I forgot the name they call it. Game patches, right? So it doesn't look like there's a game patch for Gran Turismo 5. Otherwise it would show up there. So download latest patches. Yeah, there's no game patch for Gran Turismo 5. But some games will have a game patch that unlocks FPS or, you know, makes something better. So that's something that you guys got to check out every time you load a game. Data installation, we already did that. I'm not doing that again. Okay, and the display area was a little off too, which I find to be very interesting. But I was pressing some buttons because we were about to play Street Fighter. Alright, we should have some shaders loaded already, so see, it's a little bit more smoother now. Remember, this was like a invisible individual walking down the street. Alright, let's go to, I think we went to GT mode? Oh no, we did not. This is a whole new America. Can I get out of this? Can we not? Can I back out? Can you stop refreshing? Exit, okay. Alright, let's get back to that same race. Maybe it was arcade mode? Yeah, single race. Beginner level. I don't recall. I think we chose this map and we chose this car. Just to keep everything copacetic when it comes to like loading. So this is a 30 FPS lock game, look like to me. Based on the fact that this is running in 30 FPS right now. Let's see what happens when we get to gameplay. Okay, so as you can see in the corner, it says compiling shaders. That means it's still loading crap. Probably has something to do with the rain effects. Alright, I have multi-threaded on, so hopefully we should get some better performance. Let's see. And we already loaded the beginning of this map, so... I don't remember it raining, so this is something new. Yeah, it wasn't raining before. Alright, we're just at 30 FPS. And with the rain effects, that's slowing down. I don't know how, I just decided that I was going to flip over magically. Oh, I got a trophy. Look at that. We're getting trophies. Alright, let me see if I can catch up. But yeah, as you guys can see, it does work. You just need to play with it a little bit because clearly I don't know what I'm doing. I do not know how to drive in games. Okay, I didn't get my driver's license. Okay. This is why we're in last place. Now I'm wondering if I could see the car. Is there like a third-person view? Usually there's like a third-person view. Let's see if I press some buttons. I don't know about this game, but. Nope. Okay. The game was like, nah, we're not about that life. Alright, so... Oh man, I am so bad at this. I am so bad at this. I am so bad at this. Now, some parts, for some reason, it boosts up to 50 FPS. I don't know. So I guess the game is not frame locked. But, you might have to turn up the V-blank frequency if you want it to run faster. For me, this is running too fast. Okay, now this is the second time this is the second time the picture itself crashed. So maybe this is not playable. There's an error message that came up here. Failed to something. I don't know. You're gonna have to look that up, but I think it has something to do with shaders, but this is the second time it did this. Like the picture just completely crashed. Alright, so I'm gonna put this in the category as it might be playable, but you have to mess with some of the settings in order to fix the picture crash. It's probably a known issue. Something you probably have to look up on the PlayStation forums to figure out how to fix that. I remember seeing something like that with Never Dead. I don't know if you guys ever played Never Dead, but I remember we had that issue where the picture would randomly just freeze. All right, let's play some other games. Let's try some other games that I have. I have a whole bunch of games that I haven't actually tried Uncharted, so I'm thinking about trying that. But I just don't want to look at a blank screen. So let's try Dead to Rights Retribution. Now this is a game I already had in this list. I don't know why it disappeared. I had all of this set up before at work before I even got home to go live on this, and for whatever reason every game that I put in the system disappeared like magic. Hey, if you're just coming in, welcome guys. We're just trying out some PS3 games. I have the metrics up top. For some reason MSI Afterburner has been thwarted, so now I'm using that RTSS thing that OneXPlayer has. Continue. All right, let's continue. So this is Dead to Rights Retribution. It's a PS3 exclusive game, I think. Or if it's not, then it's a game that came out also for the you said say it works well. Oh, 6 hours verifying a connection. I don't have that issue. If you have gigabit internet, you won't have that issue. But what you can do in order to fix the internet issue, what you can do is you can get a USB-C to Ethernet adapter, gigabit Ethernet adapter, and then you'll be able to connect your internet directly to the USB-C, to the Thunderbolt, and it'll increase your speed, your download speed on Steam. The Steam's download speed is capped, but it's capped at like, I would say like maybe 500, 600 megabytes per second.
Go get him, boy.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This starts you off as a dog.
I'm gonna need your help here, Shadow.
Hopefully you guys can see. I don't know what the adjustment looks like. I don't know if it's too dark on the stream. I can't tell. I'm looking back at it. Yeah, no problem. You could probably find one on Amazon. Just look for like a Thunderbolt or a USB 4 to Ethernet, and you could be able to plug it in directly to your internet. I don't have any issues with the Wi-Fi. It still downloads pretty fast, but I have gigabit internet also, so. Now, this game, I remember had severe issues running on Intel. We would get flickering and all kinds of craziness, but I haven't tested PS3 emulator in a long time, so this is actually all new to me since I think way back with 1165 G7. So.
What's your tail out there, Shadow?
Being shot at from upstairs. Where's the steps?
Get in there, boy, go!
Get him, Shadow. Yeah, this is working fine. I don't think you'll have to worry about Dead to Rights Retribution not working. I think this game was capped at 30 FPS, but I put on a lot of the game fixes and the mods that were available before I got on stream, so I could have unlocked the FPS on this game.
Gonna need your help here, Shadow.
Alright, we tearing things up. Shadow is hungry.
Come on, boy. I can't do this on my own.
So this is one of those games that have the music over the action, which is kind of weird. I always like having the action over the music. So lame. But that's something that we could probably mess around with in settings.
Damn, where are they coming from?
Oh, you have it connected to Ethernet or HDMI hub.
Shadow.
Oh yeah, no worries. But yeah, I'm not having that issue. That's why I figure it's like an internet issue that you're having. And I'm not even connected to Ethernet. I'm just using the Wi-Fi. But that's the only thing I could think of. There might be some updates for the Wi-Fi adapter, like in Windows. But me personally, I'm still using the stock drivers as far as Windows Update is concerned, because Windows Update likes to mess things up. So if there is any Wi-Fi adapter driver updates, I haven't used them, so that could also play a factor. Let's skip the movie clips if we can. We can't skip them.
Do you know how many times I had to share my ID to get here? Jack, people are looking for you.
Yeah. All the wrong people.
Oh, are you
Jesus, Jack.
Q
terrible.
Flight? Are you only having this issue with Steam particularly? Or are you having this issue with downloading anything?
Serious.
Because if it's just Steam,
Where's
then
Shadow?
you might actually
Here, boy.
have to change your source. There's a thing on Steam where I'll show you, where it has like a download
Jack.
source, like
Whatever
location
all
or
this
something like
is,
that.
Reach out to the
A
department.
long time ago I had issues. Okay, this game working fine. A long time ago I had issues downloading from Steam on my regular computer, and I had to go and change the location. Oh, it's just Steam? Yeah. So what you want to do is go to Steam settings. Okay. And then you want to go to downloads. And you want to change the download region. So right now my download region is New York. But so what happens is, for some unknown reason, you get different speeds and speed caps based on your download region. There was a time I had to change my download region to like Chicago, and then all of a sudden I had better download speeds. So that is a thing on Steam I'm familiar with, because it happened to me before. And make sure you don't have throttle my downloads while streaming or anything that limits the download speed checked when you check in this setting area. But yeah, try to change your region to somewhere like New York or Chicago, and we'll see. Fabrice, hey, welcome in. Said the EVA seems to be out of stock everywhere. Do you think they will ever restock? So here's the thing about the EVA editions, okay? Officially, they're not going to be restocked because it's out of print. It's done. So they want everybody to buy the white OneXPlayer 2 or to buy the was it the black and orange one? But I've been getting messages from One Netbook on the China side telling me, hey, we have one more. Do you still need to import this for somebody? And I'm like, well, I've already told everybody it's sold out. And then maybe 5 minutes later, it gets bought. So if you do still want the EVA edition, there is still a chance that you can get it, but there's no guarantee date or time when it comes out. So if you take a look at Tmall or Taobao, it will show up at random. There's no determination, like they will like all of a sudden have one or have two left or something like that. That's brand new. That's like leftovers, but they've pretty much already sold out, pretty much all of them. I don't know why randomly one or two will show up and they'll contact me and say, hey, we got one more, grab it before it's gone, and then it gets bought by a Chinese. So basically in the Chinese market, there's still some out there in the wild, but it's still, you have to go through the process of importing it if you want it. That's the thing. You know, it's not going to be something that's, and when it does come out, you have to be like ready to pay for it right away, because somebody else can buy it in China because it's being sold locally in China. So yes and no. The production run is completely done, but it doesn't mean that they won't have any more brand new ones in stock, because they're always releasing one or two every other day on the Chinese market. They actually reached out to me because I was trying to actually hook somebody else up with the OneXPlayer 2 Pro EVA Edition that kept asking me, when the guy when one netbook finally had it in stock and they said they have one right now, do you want it? You know, I contacted the dude and the dude didn't answer me back until like, 8 hours later. It was already sold out. So they're not gonna hold on to it for anybody. I'm not special, so they're not gonna hold on to it for me in order, you know what I'm saying? In order for me to then import it for someone else. It's like one of those, hey, it's here, buy it now or else. Because it's in the wild, like meaning that it's in the Chinese market. So if a Chinese person sees it and it's available for them to purchase, they're going to purchase it. So that actually just happened to me yesterday. That actually just happened to me. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, we're Ava brothers and sisters. So right now what I'm using this, it's like a dock, but it's not really a dock. There's something I bought for the Steam Deck. That has a HDMI out. It has charging pass through, has SD card reader, USB 3.0, and a headphone jack. So the reason why I'm using this dock is because I have to plug this in for you guys to see it on the big screen there. I have to plug this into the capture card. And that's why I said I'm not sure how the quality is looking on your side. Hopefully it's looking good. One game I wanted to try out is Dead Space 3. Now, Dead Space 3, the only reason why I have Dead Space 3 installed on here is because Dead Space 3 has an exclusive console-only DLC called Severed. Okay? And I was never able to run it perfectly, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to run it. Oh, another cool thing about RPCS3 is we can do Fidelity FX Super Resolution. All right? I've never tried it until just now. I realized earlier today that they had it. And then I can scale the resolution up to 1080p. Most games on PS3 are 720p or even a little lower. So if you use Fidelity FX Super Resolution and put the scale to 1080p, you might get crystal clear gameplay at the cost of performance. Now, we don't know how Dead Space 2 plays, so it's probably not a good thing to do that right now. Okay, it just crashed RPCS3. That's wonderful. Let's open it back up. If it crashes again, then maybe Fidelity is not working in this game. Okay, no, it was just a fluke. So I want to see if we can get 60 FPS. If we can't, then I'll just put it back to 720p. But at least we have the capability of using Fidelity now that we have AMD in these bad boys, you know? Which is basically high quality, less performance upscaling. So I want to see if we can play Dead Space 2 Severed and 60 FPS. I already have the unlock frames per second hack on there. So we already know we're not going to be locked at 30 FPS, which is the game's original frame rate. Now I have shaders pre-installed because I tried this on other occasions. However, I haven't tried it on this device. So it might still have to load shaders. And I'm hoping that it plays real good. Okay, we're going to put new game. We're going to put Severed. See, this is the exclusive console-only DLC that's not available on the PC version of Dead Space 2. And that's the only reason why I even went through the trouble putting Dead Space 2 on here. I don't know how bright or dark it's looking on your screen, but I'm seeing total darkness. So let's turn this up a little bit. So, what have you guys been playing on the EVA Edition? What kind of PS3 games do you guys like? Let me know in the comments. And thanks for coming by. This is my first time live streaming on this channel for like 2 years. And when I did before, it was like GX Pro stuff. So it feels good to be back live streaming. I've been live streaming on my other channel all the time. That's why I already have everything set up. Streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook on my other channel. Just gameplay. And so I figured, let me utilize my setup and stream some OneXPlayer stuff,
No, Mr. Weller, she is not available. I cannot simply get her out of a fertility examination.
Computer locate rig 784283.
Disrespect.
Interrupt and override. Authorization Gabe Weller. Tango Beta 3.
I'm done with you.
Sir, you cannot do that. You can't interrupt. It worked. I'm going to... Gabe, What are you doing here?
Ali, listen to me very carefully. I need you to leave there immediately and head straight for our shuttle.
What? Why?
Just what the hell is going on here? You can't just interrupt
It's back.
the session.
They're back.
There, back. Don't tell anyone, just get moving.
Gabe, you're scaring me.
Don't argue, just get to our shuttle now.
This isn't happening. This can't be happening.
I remember when I first seen this. Bugged me the hell out. Okay, so it's actually not bad. We got 1080p. It's looking crystal clear.
I don't want your wife crying about how I left your goddamn body in the mines. Now move it.
I cannot. Just take care of her if I don't make it. Extracting now. Well out.
It's not a smooth 60 FPS, and that's probably because we have it upscaled to 1080p. But it's actually not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, it's better than it was playing on the 6800U. That's for sure. 6800U was a jittery mess, and that was without upscaling. But what I'm probably gonna do, I don't know. I wonder if I can upscale on the fly. Let me see if I could change the. I don't think I can, but I'm curious if it'll let me. Nah, you can't change the settings while it's live, right? Let me see. The reason why I want to do the change the settings is I kind of wanted to see what this will play like, you know, prior to doing the upscaling, so I can know if upscaling is really what's causing the performance drops. Nah, yeah, so upscaling was causing the performance drops because it's pretty smooth right now. It looks like it probably upscales in real time. So we're getting 55 to 60 FPS. Alright, I didn't have it this smooth. Well, wow. I mean, I played this on the Intel. It played better on Intel than it did on 6800U. And then it played... We're not going to know until we get inside. Inside was when all the clickers start moving around. Wild clicker. What the? Where'd he go? Those things get inside you and then start clicking. Start foaming at the mouth. Nobody likes that. What's that noise? Okay. I'm running out of bullets. I don't like this. Look, we got a clicker up there. We got a flashlight in his eyes. He said, did I ever consider owning other gaming handhelds, like the Ally and the ones from GPD or Aya? I was actually thinking about getting the Ally, but after I heard all the issues that they had with the, I already didn't like the D-pad, so that was already a red flag for me, the way the D-pad was. And then I started hearing all these issues with the SD card and burning out and all kinds of other things. And I'm glad I didn't get it, but I do want a 120 hertz device. So I'll probably get whatever Ally does next. I have other handhelds, plenty of other handhelds, but not particularly from GPD. I want to get the GPD, I think it's called Mini 2 or something. It's like a new mini GPD thing coming out. I want to get that, similar to the GX Pro. It's really small form factor. I kind of want to get that. All right, so we lose an FPS over here. Do we have other suits? Can we put on like another suit? No. Okay. No. That's a shame. But yeah, as far as Aya Neo, I haven't really found the Aya Neo device that wowed me. So far, not looking forward to Aya Neo device. But GPD, I want to get that little mini handheld laptop kind of thing. And I would say Ally, I'll probably wait until Ally come out with a second device. I mean, Asus ROG come out with a second device. I was already skeptical from them though beforehand, because I've had the Asus ROG Phone 1, Asus ROG Phone 2, and they both failed on me for no apparent reason. So, all right, so we got a significant drop in FPS over here. We had 30 FPS, so not good. This is usually where the FPS really drops. In this room for some unknown reason. So, is it perfect? No. We could probably mess around with some settings to get it better. But it's really close. It's very close to perfect. So. I'm scared to go over there because this adjustment is so dark. I can't see what's going on. What the? I hear footsteps. I hear the haunting memories of a lost love. the haunting sounds of a lost love. Okay. Hello. Oops. I don't like. Oh. Excuse me. Gentlemen. Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm trying to escape. Gentlemen. Oh. Children. I have a flamethrower. Okay. Don't walk into the flames. That's not intelligent. Not intelligent alien life form behavior. Alright, so it looks like it's good. It can use a little work, but that's probably something I can mess around with in the V-blank frequency setting and in order to get this to play better. But you know what? I'm actually pretty happy with it. Like I said, the adjustment is really dark, so I can't really see it. Hopefully you guys can see it a little better. I'm running blind right now. Basically blind. Hey, Renderings, what's happening? So this is Dead Space 2, the exclusive console-only DLC called Severed.
Dave, I tried to lock them out, but they're coming in through the fucking vents.
Excuse me?
And help me. My legs cut. Bad.
Fucking hell, Bryce, you locked the doors?
I will be with you in a minute. Calm down. Suffer very quietly. Oh. Huh? Johnny? You okay up there, man? Yeah, it suddenly came back out of nowhere, yeah. To 60 FPS. I hear, you know what that sound is? That sound is happiness. I hear happiness. Somebody's having a very delicious meal. And I'm gonna go and say hi with my trusty flamethrower. Guess I'll take this with me too. This blows things up. Okay. Sir? Are you okay, sir? Oh, blew myself up. Wonderful. Taste the flames. It took an awfully long time to die, sir. Can I reload, please? This games are so fun. You know, I haven't played Dead Space in so long. But yeah, this plays fine on my main rig, so I know there's a way to get it to play good on this. But anyway, I think we're gonna change it to another game. Whoa, where'd you come from? It's an illegal move. This dude's jumping frames. Come on, man. Jumping frames. Highly illegal act. Highly. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. FPS drops. Oh no. Oh no. Gentlemen. Gentlemen. Please. I'm sorry. I killed myself. Anyway, I'm gonna act like that never happened. Let's try another game. So yeah, I mean, it mostly runs at 60, and then when too much is going on, then all of a sudden, like, I feel like it's these smoke effects. You see these fog effects? Now the good thing about the PS3 emulator is there's things that you can disable, like post effects and stuff like that. So if we go here to manage and go to game patches, okay. Dead Space 2 is not there. Never mind. But there are other games that allow you to modify certain aspects of the game in order to get better performance. Apparently Dead Space 2 is like, screw you. I apologize for that. Okay, so let's try another game. Another game you guys requested. Let's see. Uncharted. Now, Uncharted, I've never loaded Uncharted before, so it might be a little bit of wait time. I'm apologizing for that ahead of time. I actually just transferred it today from my PS3. So this is the Uncharted Drake's Fortune, the first Uncharted. And I know a lot of people have tested this and they've wanted me to test this on the older devices, and I never had an opportunity to. Because again, PS3 games take up so much space. So, you know, you have to manage the amount of space that you have put to the side, and at the same time try to get all the games that people want you to try. I've gotten other games that hasn't been able to transfer, so I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to show you guys all the games that I got, and that would also make this video long, which I don't mind because we can always run it back. Versus when you're making like regular videos, I have a limited amount of time to actually record those. All right, let's check out Uncharted. Hopefully it plays well. Never know. Oh, I didn't get a chance to look at the game patches. So Uncharted might have game patches, but let's just play it. It says continue. How could it be continue? I never had the game on. Maybe I had the game at one point on RPCS3. So this is the same RPCS3 that's been going through device after device after device. So I don't know if there's old save data or what. Oh yeah, there's old save data.
How the hell they find us out here?
These guys have been tailing me for weeks. Thought I lost them. It's kind of a long story.
Alright, so remember, first boot, you have to load all these shaders in the background. So right now we're at 30 FPS, it's going up and down. Okay. And because the FPS is so sporadic, that makes it a little difficult to aim. Forgive me if I'm not dead aim. Uh-oh.
These guys don't like me much, do they?
Less talking, more shooting.
Okay, aim is getting a little bit better.
Hurry up, Sully. Oh no, you don't.
What's going on? Where am I getting shot from? How do I get back to America? Excuse me, sir. Yeah, take that. And some of this. Oh, drop kick. So we got some significant screen tearing. This probably because VSync is not on. That is a setting that you can turn on in the thing. How do I switch sides? The hell? I haven't played Uncharted in years, so I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay, that's how you switch sides. I just figured out Blue's Clues. Get back here, sir. It says brutal combo. Okay. Oh. Oh. How about that? How about them apples? So it's pretty sporadic. I don't think we're getting a solid. We're not. Yeah. I don't know if this is unlocked. Nah, it doesn't look like it's unlocked. Because 30 FPS seems to be the highest it's going. It's not going any higher than that, even by 1 FPS. So definitely not unlocked frame rate.
Okay.
Oh, Drake is running through bullets, man. Yeah. It's illegal. You can't be doing those illegal things. Yeah, my aim is real bad. That's all right. A shoulder shot is just as good as a headshot. It's a bigger bot. It's a bigger target. Excuse me. Whoa, whoa! I didn't know that was a blowing upable target. Oh, they got a rocket launcher. Oh, I don't remember this game being so hard. Okay, I remember this game being so difficult. Damn. Come on, you're supposed to be dead aim or what? I can't even aim at him. Get back here.
Woo! All right, Sully.
Sully. How am I supposed to blow that up? I don't got no rocket launcher. Oh. I gotta wait for Sully to save the day. Sully, you missed. You shot us instead. What are you doing?
Whole ship's gonna blow. We gotta jump.
Oh, wait.
Is it playable? Yes.
Come on.
Do we have a solid 30 FPS? Absolutely not. I've been saying 60 FPS on movie clips that look like 30 FPS to me. Just doing it by eye, so I would say we'd throw this in the playable category. Probably mess around with a couple of settings and get it better.
I can't leave you alone for a minute, can I?
I had everything under control until they blew up the boat.
It's actually good that this works because
Nothing that years of therapy won't fix.
they never
Well,
released
if it isn't the
part 1 on
beautiful
PC
and
yet
talented
for some
Elaine
unknown reason.
Fisher.
Flattery will get you screen time.
Yeah, I'm more of a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. Victor Sullivan.
For Christ's sakes. What do you say we get out of here before we attract any more attention?
Alright, so Uncharted is looking good.
Well?
Little present from Sir Francis.
Oh, so you found the coffin. Wait a minute, is this what I think it is?
Drake's lost diary. He faked his death, just like I said, Sully. He must have been onto something big.
Yeah, well, let's just keep that between us.
Thanks for the loan, Mr. Drake. I think I've earned a look at that diary when we land.
How many bullets did she take just now? How many bullets did Drake take? It was a survivor. Alright, let's check the next game. But it looks like Uncharted is working.
So look.
You know what? Actually, this is a good test. The jungle. There's a lot of foliage. There's a lot of trees and stuff. So let's see.
Their letters, their journals, and he recorded everything in this diary.
So this...
But when he got back to England, Queen Elizabeth confiscated all of his charts and logbooks, including this one, and then swore his entire crew to silence.
Yeah, so this...
You see, Drake discovered something on that voyage, Sully. Something so secret and so valuable, they couldn't risk it getting out.
All right, Nate, just pretend for a minute that I don't really care about any of that stuff and cut to the chase, would you?
Disrespect.
A man only interested in the climax. He must be a real hit with the ladies.
Never had any complaints.
Okay, then. I'll jump to the good part, just for you.
Ho, ho, ho.
Huh?
El goddamn Dorado.
Eh?
He was onto something big, all right.
Does it say anything else?
Oh, so now you're interested, huh?
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, no. Last page was torn out. I'm telling you, Sully. This is it.
Oh, I could skip it. How about that? Alright, yeah, this is a real test because there's a lot of foliage. Hey, Paul.
Oh, hold on.
Nah, I actually didn't.
Hold on.
I didn't try the custom driver yet.
I'm not as
I heard that it was a pain in the neck to install, too. I was thinking about doing that and then testing out some games that I've already tested before,
well,
but
that was different. Although I must admit,
I can't do it tonight. I will have to do it on the weekend.
Well, hang in there, old-timer.
Well, Uncharted looks good.
Just about there.
A lot of foliage stuff going on. It's actually going, sometimes going higher than 30 FPS and then going back down, if that makes any sense, to 30.
risky move.
I'll just say that this game is capped at 30 at this time. But we could probably go into settings and change it.
Hanging on every word.
Why waste my breath?
Oh, you said manual only? Yes, I mean, I think some people have tried it already. I haven't tried it yet, so, oop, I didn't mean to shoot. Uncharted is looking pretty decent. It's definitely playable. But first load, you got to deal with all these shaders loading in real time. So that's something you have to get past. But clearly it's playable. Uncharted 1. I haven't played this in like since PS3. Really. I never played the remastered. I'm pretty sure it's nice. You know? But it does work. Got some significant screen tearing going on right down the middle. I don't know if that's my capture card or the HDMI I'm using, or no, because actually it's coming through to the TV too.
We're an awful long way from England.
Alright, so this is working fine. Let's try a different game. Oh, okay, our device is on the block list. Yeah. I'm not surprised though at all. But yeah, we're gonna try it out. We're gonna try it out whenever I guess one network gives us the okay, or I can just try to force it and just roll back installation. All right, so that works. You know what I want to try? I want to try this game that I never got to work on I never got to work on any portable device yet. It's a PS3 exclusive game. It's called Anarchy Reigns. Let me see where that is. I probably have it in a certain folder here. Anarchy Reigns. Actually, it should be in the list here, but it deleted my list, which is stupid, but Anarchy Reigns. PS3 again. No. See, I had all this set up and then all my stuff got basically reset. Anarchy Reigns. Where was that? Oh, you know what? That might be in ROMs. That might be in Steam Deck folder. Yeah. So let me go to, because this is a drive I had set up for the Steam Deck a long time ago. And I put a lot of PS3 games in here. Yeah, Anarchy Reigns. I'm curious to see if this game runs. I mean, I'll know it'll run. I'm curious to see if it actually plays well. Because on other versions of this, on other devices, it has never played well. Okay. All right. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know if I even want to do it. I'm skeptical after what happened with the last time. The last time I updated the drivers. Wasn't a fun experience. But right now, these drivers are working fine for the most part. So I guess until we get an official update and one netbook gives us the okay, we probably shouldn't update it anyway. Unless we're feeling experimental. I am feeling kind of experimental, but like to a certain extent. I already put a lot into customizing this thing and I don't want to have to take it down to factory default for some reason or another. Even though it should just be a matter of running back installation, who knows? With these new drivers, who knows what happens? But yeah, I'm ready. Listen, if you want to play Black Ops, we can play some Black Ops too, by the way. All right, we got this game running. It's not 60 FPS. It's running at a decent frame rate though. Okay. Looks alright. It's still loading shaders. This is just the intro. Alright, let's get to gameplay. I've never gotten to gameplay on this game, unfortunately, on any device. It looks like it's playing really well right now. It's going up and down. You can see that the frame rate is unlocked. So it's trying to stay at 60, but it's like up and down. Alright, let's go to campaign. Now, this is a game I have on PS3, and I loved it. I think it's one of those games that's like under the radar that not many people knew about. So I wouldn't be surprised if nobody heard of it. It's a game. It's similar to Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. It was like one of those random action games you just throw on and just start beating the hell out of things. Sometimes you need those type of games. Let's see if I can skip the movie clip.
Public Safety High Crimes Division stormed the bank,
nope.
Killing 5 gunmen inside. Local organizations have broadly praised.
Right, we gotta watch the movie clip. Sorry, guys.
Executed rescue operation during which none of the 48 hostages were killed, though 2 were reported to have sustained serious injuries. Special Director Nikolai Buligin, High Crimes Division Division spoke to us about the rescue operation. Chuck?
2 of the hostages
Oh,
were
nice.
severely injured, but you managed the rescue with no casualties. You must be pleased. Can you comment on the operation's success?
Hey Paul, if you're up for it this weekend, let's do it. Let's do some Black Ops. Custom zombies. On the weekdays it's hard because I gotta get up so early. I shouldn't even be streaming right now. It's almost 11.
I quit.
I'm gonna stream this one game, and then we're gonna do one more game.
Hey.
Then I'm gonna end the stream.
Peachy. Yeah, well, I got here in one piece. You check the data I sent?
I want to get to gameplay, but we can't skip the movie clip.
Maximilian Caxton was your direct superior until his arrest 3 months ago, correct? Sources tell us that his escape was an inside job, and the murder charges were false. So can you tell us what really happened?
What is this woman's gossip show? No comment.
This man, you know?
I don't know.
He sells gold nugget here. He's worth 10,000.
Oh.
Now you know. He says he doesn't know, he doesn't know. And this isn't Milvallen. Aren't you out of your jurisdiction? Jack came in. Jack the Chaser. Huh. Nice eye. BS guys get all the perks. You get off on looking through everyone's dirty laundry.
It's BPS. Ah. You chase Max too, da?
Da.
Wait, Nikolai. I've just accessed security logs. Seems like Max has changed his look. Not for the better. The biometrics check out. It's him.
Dami Zobrazny.
I already sent.
It is him. And he still has tech.
So he is dangerous. Yes, we know this.
Look, comrade.
Give him an electrical falcon punch.
Подъем.
Disrespectful.
Asshole.
Alright, we get into gameplay now. Hopefully it plays well after all this. Ooh, already looking smooth. Alright. Here's the ultimate test here.
Be seeing you around.
Yeah, you just got punched in the stomach and you didn't do nothing about it. I don't know, man. But got a weak for a main character. Come out here and blow off some steam with the weirdos. Just like Mad Max, but with high tech. Oh, we got gameplay. I never made it to gameplay on this. It usually crashes. Oh, okay. We got gameplay. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. 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 We were so close. We were so close. It didn't crash. We made it to gameplay. And unfortunately, it looks like I was a little bit too ambitious. It crashed. Now, I don't know why it crashed. Let's take a look at the log and see if anything pops. The problem is you have to watch that whole clip. You cannot skip it. So it's not like you can get right back here. Fatal error. I wonder if this is even like one of those games that even works. we've gotten to gameplay. That's the furthest I ever got with that game on any device. So might just be a matter of messing around with some settings, and then we'll be in the money. All right. I want to check one more game. This is going to crash here. So let it do its thing. I want to check one more game before we end the night. On the weekend, I could do a lot more streaming, but due to limited amount of time, it being almost 11 o'clock, which is definitely my bedtime, past my bedtime. Let's try Bleach Soul Resurrection. See if that works. That usually works. I mean, that's an easy game to run. I think any device can run that game. Asura's Wrath. Let's try that. I've never tried it. Hopefully it's not a long download at the beginning of the game. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming out and joining the stream. This is going to be the last game we're going to test. And then what I'm going to do is before I go to sleep, I'll put the little timestamp so nobody has to waste their time listening to me babble, rant on. And we'll just get right to the games. And I'm just going to try to test multiple games, do this kind of live stream for most of the emulators from now on, instead of just uploading video that takes forever to encode. I'm just going to do a live stream and maybe up the quality a little bit next time. I have the quality kind of low. I have it on like, I think 720p and 3000 bit rate. So on the next live stream with this device, particularly, I'll increase the quality to 1920 by 1080p of the stream so that we can see a little bit more clear, because I don't know how it's looking on the stream until I look back at it, since this is my first time streaming in years on this channel. All right, cool. So episode menu, Betrayal and Vengeance. Okay, I don't know what I'm looking at here. Let's just do a new game. I just don't want to see a long movie clip, so hopefully they let us skip it. I just want to see if the game runs. Mind you, we're using default settings. I haven't done anything special here, so hopefully it runs with no problem. The only thing I may have done is unlock the frame rate, because I remember that was one of the patches, the game patches. Can we skip? Can't skip the movie clip. Well, yeah, this is going to be definitely the last game we're going to try then. Cannot skip the movie clip. But yeah, thanks for coming out and watching. I know I haven't streamed in a long time, so this is kind of exciting to be doing. And I'm going to try to do this a little bit more often on the channel. Oh, it looks good. 60 FPS. I know this game is capped at 30, so that's already better than it was playing on PS3. Oh, Cyber Connect was involved in this game. They're the same people that did the Dot Hack Versus game. Oh, right. It starts off like this. Looks like it's playing just fine. Not a solid 60 FPS, but it's sporadic. I forgot this game starts like this. I wanted to kind of start on the ground. Whoa. Dad died. Oh no, that's part of the thing. Oh, I almost missed that. It's not. It didn't load the area, so I was confused. But yeah, again, with these PS3 games, you gotta load the area once in order to actually be able to enjoy it, because it loads in shaders in real time on async. You can avoid that by doing using the alternative option on there, but then you're just going to be freezing instead of continuing to play the game while it's loading triggers. I think I'd rather have it this way. Yeah, but this is definitely playable. It's playing great. But let's see. I want to get to the ground. I hope this is not a really long session. I haven't played this game in so long. I don't remember.
Fear not, brave warriors of Shinkoku. Our long struggle against the Goma shall come to an end tonight.
That's right.
Powerful demigods, purge our world of the impure Goma. The life-giving mantra is one.
But yeah, in the next stream, I'll have a lot more PS3 games ready. I don't know what happened. All my PS3 games got deleted.
They will become mantra to aid us in battle.
Tonight, the impure have defiled and scorched our land. But it is we who shall live to see tomorrow's light. Legion of demigods, heed your priestess's words and purify our land.
It's funny, we have 8 gigs of allocated VRAM, and it's only using 1 gig for this emulator right now.
Blessing, in the name of Emperor Strata, may the mantra guide you to victory.
More of this stuff? That heavy screen terror. I gotta put VSync on all these games.
Hold the cause! I will root out all evil with these great fists!
What about my great fists? Is anybody talking about that?
Time to have some fun! First. Lucky for you, I can make that happen!
Dude is way too excited.
Follow me! Drive a wedge between the enemy's forces!
I can't skip this. Unfortunately. I have to say this isn't epic.
Even if you fall in battle, your soul is eternal. With His Majesty's power, you shall be reincarnated in a golden paradise and rejoice in prosperity for all eternity.
Excuse me?
Worthless scum! I'll kill you!
Oh my god, this is a long scene. Well, I guess it's safe to say that it works fine. I just know that the next scene you're on the ground, and I kind of wanted to see if you're going to stay the same FPS on the ground. Oh, I'm playing Asura's Wrath on the PS3 emulator. We're just testing out some PS3 emulation on the OneXPlayer. It's the last game I'm gonna test. Unfortunately, I have to cut the stream a little shorter than I would have liked to. It's because it's not the weekend and I do have to go to work in the morning.
Life is at its end.
How you been? Everything good, Nelson?
Beauty only manifests itself in death.
Yeah, it runs great. I just gotta put VSync on because we do get like very weird screen tearing.
One could rest for a bit.
And that'll be fixed if you put VSync on.
I do believe that I'm getting too old for all this.
I'm just surprised we're only using 1 gigabyte of VRAM out of the 8 gigs we have allocated. This is all CPU.
Sometimes I wonder if you know me. Have you forgotten that I am most concerned when the beauty of destruction is before me?
My strategies are flawless. There is no need for us to be on the front. You need but sit back and await our victory.
How you two became generals is beyond me. Commander Daves, sending reinforcements directly to the front lines.
Such as this that no peace are meaningless and a waste.
Yeah, I remember Wii U, Nintendo 3DS, and PS3 are more so CPU intensive.
But Commander, it is not yet fully charged.
In its current state, it wouldn't be able to demonstrate its true.
But I didn't know it was like only using 1 gig. I don't know if those metrics are incorrect or what. This is only using 1 gigabyte of VRAM.
Not just for this battle, but the future of itself.
RahimMaster, that is an instrument of destruction I would love to hear played.
As you wish, Commander.
As you wish.
Let this blast herald
I hear the music over their voices. Alright, are we going to the ground now? I just wanted to get to the ground to see what the gameplay looks like on the ground instead of flying in space. It can look beautiful flying in space, but Hyper beam attack. No, that's more like fissure attack.
The Brahmastra. But why? Why not? It shows how serious we are about winning.
Behold! It is Vitra!
Calm down, bro. Blowing up the earth. Huh? I don't remember this game that well. Clearly. Impurity level immeasurable. Excuse me? Yeah, it's still loading shaders, that's why it's facing me. The earth just opened up and giant heads stuck out of the earth and shot fireballs into space. Are we on the ground? I think we're on the ground in this mission. If I remember correctly. Oh, wait, it goes into commercial. I missed this game. I'm gonna play it again. I never beat it.
Stand aside, weaklings! Mine! Get back! You've had your share!
Help your friend over there. No? Oh, it's more of this. Oh, we're gonna get on the ground. Get on the ground. Oh! Asteroid right into the mouth. Oh, disrespect. We're supposed to be working together. Imagine they put all that strength into working together. They'd be unstoppable. It's opening its mouth again. Run. Dodging bullets. You gotta be worse than bullet dodging.
Asura.
Now he can pay attention to what's going on to himself.
Father?
I mean, how do you fight a giant head sticking out of the earth? I mean, it's absolutely abnormal. Oh wow. See, if only they worked together.
Priestess!
Hey, you could use, anybody could use an extra set of arms. Extra couple of sets of arms. Oh, it's opening his mouth again.
This war ends now.
Eh? Somebody need to close that mouth. He's standing there with his arms crossed. Come on. I did the circle motion. Okay. Is he hurting the thing? Oh, I was supposed to time it. Oops. He punched it right in the head. I guess that's how you kill a giant mouth sticking out of the earth. Just punch it really, really hard. How did you save us? I took my fist and I hit it really, really hard. What? He flew in its mouth. Right. Maybe that's how he lost his arms. I don't remember. You saved the world, man, from the giant mouth sticking out of the ground into space.
What troubles you?
I could not kill it.
No one can kill Vlitra. You should be grateful you were able to subdue it.
Yeah, a lot of help he did, crossing his arms.
We have suffered more casualties than ever, but it will not be back for a while. You should rest.
Due to General Asura's efforts, Vlitra has subsided.
We can't skip movie clips.
Purify the surviving Goma! The power of my 8 Guardian Generals is invincible! May Shinkoku prosper in everlasting glory!
is far. Episode 1, yes. To be continued in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Okay, results. Oh, I got S rank. Oh, I got A rank. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Can we save it? I should have saved it. Oh, it's saved. Yes. I wanted to do that part. Oh, I can skip this. Yes. Yes. I just want to see. I want to get to the ground. Skip. Skip.
Priestess Mithra lent her.
Yep, we're skipping all of this for now. I just wanted to get to the episode and see what ground combat looks like. Sky combat, on point. Ground combat, let's see. Can I skip? I can skip. I can skip. I can skip. Can't skip this? Okay. Yeah, I remember he got betrayed over here or something. I don't know. It's been a while. I just want to get to the gameplay so we can see if it plays well. I mean, it looks great. It looks like it's playing phenomenally. Okay, we're on the ground. There we go. Looks good. I just don't know what I'm doing. I'm button mashing. There we go. Metal Gear Solid 4. I do have it. If you want to see it. Oh no, I don't. It's in the process of transferring right now from my PS3. So it might take a while before I have it. I have Metal Gear Solid 4 and 5. So it'll be on the next video. I'll show you if it works or not. So you don't have to waste your time getting it if it don't work. I'm glad this plays well. Oh, he's gonna go to another episode. All right, that's gonna do it for me. I just wanted to make sure I played quite a few games before we moved on. It's 11:09. I do have to go to work in the morning, so I'm gonna have to unfortunately end the stream here. But thank you so much, everybody, for coming out and checking in. And hopefully I answered some questions on specific games running on that. I didn't get a chance to get to God of War 3. I have it on here, I think. Did I have it on here? No, nope. I think that still might be transferring. God of War 3 and Ascension. So the next stream I'll play those games. But we'll get back to this another time. Again, guys, thanks for coming out. I appreciate you guys coming out and watching the stream. I don't stream very often, but I'm trying to change that. I'm going to try to see if I can stream a little bit more often, at least on the weekends. It's much easier to do on the weekends because I'm already streaming on the other station anyway on the weekends. So this will be like you know, an extra thing for me to do. Appreciate you coming out, Nelson. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thanks so much again for coming out.
Thanks for nothing, fellas. That was a pretty close one. Almost bought the farm back there. It's actually a miracle that I got away with it this time.
I found him! Over there!